the interesting thing, when you create these images, you're at the fringes of your own understanding. It's not an intellectual thing.
You don't plan at the beginning, I'm going to make an image that looks just like this and then execute it?
Yeah, right. And so I had many versions, but I finally got to this one, and it seemed to have some internal kind of logic for me.
And you used how many images to make
Well, they're two identical negatives, but they're blended together to create the background, and that's actually Independence Pass near Aspen, Colorado. And then the tree is actually made up of two different negatives. One, the root system is actually a tree without foliage that could be the bottom of the tree, that then the top of the tree against a plain sky is completing it. And then the pod that suggests a sort of seeds beneath the earth type of phenomena was simply a mimosa tree pod that the photograph had been taken against a black background, but I could make a negative print of, so it appears magically in the water below.
And this other image, also a well-known image on the right, I'll let you describe that. That is an interior instead of a landscape.
Well, it has a man walking on a desk, and then there's a cloud ceiling in this sort of study. One thing about this image that people like to know now is at one point, my wife Maggie said, "Would you like a shadow for that man on the desk?" And I says, "Yeah." She says, "Well, I can make one in Photoshop." So in 1996, the guy was just walking on the beach. She made a shadow, which I then had a photograph, and so I had it on film. And now if you have an image of this print and there's a shadow for the figure on the desk, it means the print was made after 1996.
Huh. So, Maggie, as Jerry was saying, I'm sticking with the old ways, you were instantly excited?
It's true. I was immediately captivated by it, and I love sitting at a desk and working. I'm kind of nerdy about things, and I always was comfortable typing, and so I just picked it up immediately and started playing with it. And I had never loved the darkroom. I was working in color for about 10 years making still life work, and I just didn't love the chemistry and being in there making these color prints. But the idea of using the computer and being able to manipulate the images more and get exactly what I wanted for a still life image was something that immediately appealed to me.
And did it immediately change the nature of your work, the nature of the images you made?
It changed slowly, really. When I look back, the first things I made seem almost folksy and really crudely done now. But of course, the technology was much more in its infancy at that point, too. And now it's all about like sampling different points in time in a way and weaving them together to tell a story.